Hello guys, Sachet here. Today I'm just gonna demonstrate how to make one of my favorite recipes. A recipe created by yours truly, Sachet. This is a real treat for my subscribers. So stay tuned, enjoy, ciao.
Alright guys, we're gonna add 1 or 2 teaspoonful bacon fat. We're gonna use that to render the bacon, and we're gonna do that over moderate to high heat. For my vegetarian brothers and sisters, you can use vegetable oil or avocado oil or any oil of your preference for that matter. And obviously you have to omit the bacon from the recipe. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare a sachet. You can see the fat is a smoke point. This is when you want to add the bacon. And the goal here is to moderately render the bacon. We're not trying to overcook it. You want to make sure you stir after each addition. You have to adjust the temperature to achieve the goal of rendering the bacon moderately. Now we're going to go ahead and add the onions to sweat. The goal here is to soften the onion without browning it. No brownness, please. We just want to be able to extract the juices from the onion without browning. Now we're going to season with salt and pepper. We want to add very little salt, little pepper. We're not trying to make it spicy. So a little pepper and enough salt to taste. We also don't want to make it overly salty. Again, you want to stir after each addition. I'll also make sure I include ingredients in the description, just for you. And from here, the whole prep is gonna transpire over kind of low to moderate heat. And now we're gonna add brown sugar to melt. And then once the sugar melts, we want to taste. And the expectation is sweet and salty taste. That's what we're shooting for. Sweet and salty taste, a well-balanced sweet and salty taste. Not overly sweet and salty, but very well-balanced taste. Once that is accomplished, that's me tasting it. Once you have what you want, you go ahead and we're going to go ahead and add a Granny Smith's apple. We just adding the apple and stirring uniformly. We're not really cooking it. So as soon as that is added and uniformly mixed, we're just gonna add the cabbage chiffonade. That's cabbage shredded, in thin slices. So we're gonna add the cabbage, and you want to make sure you gently stir, thoroughly, so it gets coated in or with the bacon fat. You want to do that, make sure it gets well coated with the bacon fat. And then after that, we're gonna add stock and a sachet to the bottom of the liquid. You want to make sure the sachet actually touches the bottom of the pot where the liquid is, so we can extract the flavors from it. And for my vegetarian brothers and sisters, you can use vegetable stock, a very well flavored or flavorful vegetable stock. A good tip is to use some kind of mushroom trimmings, as part of the ingredients. A good one would be shiitake mushroom trimmings. And then we're going to cover this with the lid and let it simmer for 30 minutes. That's the stock. I used turkey stock in this preparation. You can always use chicken stock or vegetable stock from my vegetarian brothers and sisters. Okay, we cover it with the lid, let it simmer for 30 minutes. The 30 minutes is up. This is a good point to actually remove and discard the sachet. Now we're going to add red wine vinegar and then port wine. And then we're going to cover again with the lid, let it simmer for 15 additional minutes. At the end of the 15-minute mark, you can discard the sachet if you forgot it the first time. The 15-minute mark is up. I totally forgot my sachet, so I removed it after all this. It still doesn't spoil the recipe. It's still a great recipe. So we're going to go ahead and strain the liquid into a separate saucepan. And that's what I'm doing. And we're going to set the cabbage aside. And what we're going to do is just reduce the liquid, very flavorful liquid, till we get a concentrated, syrupy, pretty much a consistency. Okay, we want to do that over moderate to high heat. Again, I'll make sure I include ingredients in the description for you. So that's the reduction process. I had a multitask, but the prep going on the other side has nothing to do with this prep. So you don't have to worry about that prep. So we're getting close to that concentrated, kind of syrupy consistency. And once we achieve that, all we do is just add it to the cabbage and mix till uniform. And that's what I'm doing. Just gonna add the reduced liquid, flavorful liquid to it, and mix till uniform. And the taste we're shooting for here, and you should have that taste, is a sweet, salty, sour taste. Sweet, salty, sour taste. And this is an amazing, amazing recipe, and I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to share with everybody. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, and I'll address it. Thank you very much for watching the video. Ciao, ciao.